find a way forward.
The city is close now. My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Always room for more?
Excuse me. I can't find my mum. She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though. Guards blow like petards. They don't help us. Wow. Thanks. My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And she taught me too. I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
Refugees for hire. Happy, right?
Nearly there now. You can see the city.
There is so
Up on the hill.
much wrong with that name. Not enough
It's up
organised.
there, we're down here.
If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She doesn't need the encouragement.
Think about it. If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labour and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone.
It's your tummy can handle. Never
I want to have a
sweet
word.
things right before bed.
This one time we'll make an
Do
exception.
you know where we're going? What kind of inn is it? Will there be feather beds?
Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention.
We told our son that this is a holiday to spare him the truth. We don't have homes to go back to.
Nearly there now. You can see the city.
You're going to hire all the refugees.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
You've been saying that for days. My feet hurt.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
And you'll have...
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
One foot in front of the other.
Seeing that for days. My feet
You're going
hurt.
to hire all the refugees.
No, little
Just like that.
but you'll be in a
Of
big
course. Cleaning, cooking, construction. The possibilities are endless.
Never travel.
What do you get out of this?
You heartless sod.
My problem, is it? Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
My point exactly.
They're like kobolds. You let one in and soon the place will be crawling with them.
Ye gods, this guy's begging to get smacked.
I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them. Fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live. You're serious? Let's forget this unpleasantness ever happened. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
Just like that.
Seeing that for days.
Cooking, construction. The possibilities are endless.
What do you get out of this?
That's the right thing to do, isn't it? Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin.
God, I was sure we were about to be evicted.
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless again.
We're lucky there's still decent folk about.
Heartless scum. I'm a reasonable woman. We could easily work something out in a house this big.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you. Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you? We will stay. For now. I just hope he doesn't pay anyone else to come sniffing round. Thank you. And may Torm keep you. You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
To threaten us. To threaten the children. Cinta was trembling.
She'll be all right. Brave girl. We'll get through this.
She's not brave.
They're damn near chomping at the bit.
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
You're going to hire
Peace. What peace? Haven't you heard there's an army marching towards the city?
Now we don't have to leave. I'm gonna build a big house for all the rats. It's gonna be really fancy. You'll see.
Thank the gods. I was sure we were about to be evicted.
I don't think the children could cope with it.
We're lucky there's still decent.
Something over there.
To threaten us. Haven't you heard there's an army marching towards the city?
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
Threaten the children.
She'll be all right. She's a brave girl.
the children could cope with being homeless again. To threaten us. To threaten the children.
She's a brave girl. We'll get through this.
She's not good. Stay silent to avoid causing trouble.
At least we'll have some peace now.
Peace? What peace? Haven't you heard there's an army marching towards the city?
Better to be within its walls than without, Martha. At least.
What am I to do?
Never a dull moment. With a flick of the wrist.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
What's inside? Step carefully. There's a trap.
Looks like a trap there.
On my way.
Step carefully. There's a trap. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Place is trapped.
Step carefully.
Hot foot.
There's a
Place
trap.
is trapped.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Best get in and out.
easy. This place is hungry for blood.
Time to press ahead. Trap. Be cautious. A young cave bear, killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown. Be wary. This place is trapped. ordinary lamp. Not a trace of magic on it. Should do it. Might be worth checking Arthur's donations. Looks like his generosity's compromised. Let's see. Moving in. Seems simple enough.
She'll be all
Very
right.
well.
She's a brave girl. We'll get through this.
She's not brave, Ben. She's just learned to stay silent to avoid causing trouble.
Come on, open up.
I was sure we were about to be evicted. We're lucky there's still
Let's have a
decent
look.
folk about. She'll be all right. She's a brave girl. We'll get through that.
There is work to do.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
At least we'll have some peace now.
Peace? What peace? Haven't you heard there's an army marching towards the city?
Better to be within its walls than without, Martha.
Light on my feet.
Here we stand a chance.
Not bad. I've had better days. And worse ones.
Thank the gods. I was sure we were about to get
This one time, we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking.
File a report, and I'm sure they'll and cheerful. Refugees for hire. That's all right.
If I was a Sharon lookout, this is the sort of place I'd wait around.
Refugees can't stay here in Rivington. They're a danger to all of us.
Got diseases, and any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us? Baldurians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians. Excuse me? I was born inside the city walls, a Baldurian through and through. Wherever you're from, clearly they don't teach manners.
I'm not
What's up for
paid to
discussion?
debate with civilians. Oh, gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
Young lady, Shadowheart. Oh.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
Of course not. A cover to throw our enemies off the scent. I suppose you weren't deemed important enough to be informed of the plan.
That would have been fine deception in most cases. But your lying tongue cannot mask the empty pit in your spirit. She truly has abandoned you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
Rat's arse about honest citizens.
Got ya! Too slow!
Worm's Crossing. We could be inside the city walls before long. And I could be back where this all started. Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
Instead of these scruffy outlanders.
Don't pay me any mind now. I'm just trying to make sure everyone gets fed.
Lord on the rack, give me patience. These protesters keep harassing the refugees. It's horrid. I just hope the Ilmater Temple opens up aid again soon. We need their help here.
Donations? Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going.
Well, if you must, I suppose it saves me the walk. But if you're gonna do it, hurry up.
Nestor let you in? Good. Means you'll be further away from me.
Here goes nothing.
I hear you've been given permission to be here. Don't disappoint me.
You best not piss away Manip Nestor's good graces. I hear Worms Rock Prison is rather cold this time of year.
Careful, there's a trap here.
Don't take that on yourself. You know who's really responsible.
You did what you could, Saul. I'm sure you did.
Lunch isn't looking so good, Neil.
Who's that rummaging around in there? Show yourself! You have 2 seconds to explain yourself before you're under arrest. What? Those are children's toys. Which means if a child had picked one up... I don't want to think about it. How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives? All right, I guess it can't hurt. I'll check up on the rest of the goods. You try and find whoever is responsible for this. I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck. I thought this assignment was going to be dull.
Exile's feast to
No
commemorate
such
those
luck.
we lost. Together for everyone have a bite of something solid.
One day I'll catch a break.
Even if we only have
Trapped to
trenches
injured
of
children.
river water to raise,
It's abominable.
we'll drink to their memory.
Who would do such a thing?
I've heard Alfira made
I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
Glad at least one of us is doing well.
Toys.
Should mind my step.
Injured children. It's abominable.
So many more could have survived if we...
Who would do such a thing?
If I... had done the right things. Don't take that on yourself. You know who's really responsible.
I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Keeps touch and go. Some close calls. The cult have claimed every road.
Should mind my step. Seems like a good moment to talk.
I'm busy. Mind your own.
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice. I don't give a shit about all that. It's how I've been treated, which is the real travesty. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do? They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Sharess's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
Just a little thing, Dave, Scotty.
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hit him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah. Don't know how we're going to get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is, but we have to.
Whatever you need, I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently. Shh! Not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister.
Touch and go. Actually got here safely. Towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
Easy compared to the rest of you.
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell. Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city without her. Scouting, like.
My son Garen is pleased we got this far together. But his wife's bitching is making me old before my time. Why can't he tell her to put a sock in it?
Even if we only have tankers of river water to raise, we'll drink to their memory. I've heard Alfira made her way into the city.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that. worried about Umi.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him. So many more could have survived if I had done the right things. Don't take that on yourself. You know who's really responsible.
You did what you could, Zor. I'm sure you did. You're all right. My gods, you're all right.
Come here, darling.
I was so scared I'd lost you.
Me too. But we're here now. Safe.
Maybe not. But we have each other now. We have this moment now. Thanks to you.
Zoran, you made it here all on your own.
It was touch and go. Some close calls. The cult have claimed every road between Baldur's Gate and Eltergard. But from what you tell me, I had it easy compared to the rest of you.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
We've lost so many since Elturel.
We should have an exile's feast to commemorate those we lost. Supply...
Washing my pits, this is the song when up. Aye! Could a bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here? Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
I've heard Alfira made her way into the city.
Bards can talk their way out of trouble as well as into it.
She sent a message. She's at the Elf Song Tavern, hopefully making herself comfortable.
Glad at least one of us is doing well.
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe and then found out I'm last in line to get in, because I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
Had done the right things. Don't take that on yourself.
Hail, friend. Fine day, isn't it? Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was a hard one, no doubt. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? It's a fine city, isn't it? No better place to hail from. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous. I've been asking myself the same question. I wouldn't be the first to interfere. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping everyone else. Locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldurians are kicking up a fuss round the front of the barn as we speak. If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach them a lesson they'd never forget. Too bloody right. They've gone soft behind those walls, forgotten what it's like to struggle, living hand to mouth. I say we march round there and slit a few bellies, remind them how much worse things could be. What do you say? Why does it matter? Innocence makes the blood run clearer.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's throne. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. When you find the Lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
So, Oren is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
To shore up the walls for him.
You're right. I hadn't thought of that.
Glad to see you. Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned farmlands, and I'm a sociable sort.
I wish the cult hadn't burnt our farm, though.
Oh, to be fair, for a miserable collection of shabby hovels jam-packed with wretched refugees, this place isn't bad at all.
Stay here in Rivington. A danger to all of us.
Gods, any one of us could have been blown to smithereens.
We only got away with what we have on.
These clothes make me itch. That's a bigger issue than modesty, dear. I apologise for my husband and his obsession with that bloody dog.
What was that, my dear?
Nothing, darling.
No, I'm afraid I must insist you do not pet the hound.
My love, you can't keep being so rude to strangers. It's just a dog.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy. Oh, trust me. Your eyes say it all. Everyone wants to pet him.
Some of us don't.
Whatever the dog thinks, being here is much better than being out there. Right, my dear?
Well, the children can be a touch grabby, but... Yes, you're quite right, my darling. War is no place for a precious little baby like Biscotti after all.
Can't leave Crunch behind them. Just can't.
The dog seems wary, sniffing you intently. The dog sniffs your hand and seems more at ease.
In the hells was that?
Whatever it is doesn't bode well.
We're as desperate as the rest of these savages. They just had the sense to move quicker than us.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jin, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Ways and means there. Ways and means.
Fruit could have made. Now, mush.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? Oh, the big one.
God, I can practically smell it. If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
Take the wood. We got here first, friend. You're welcome to whatever scraps we leave behind.
Back off! I found these apples first.
The state of this cart. What
Open
were
up.
they thinking?
They wasn't thinking. Starving folk tend not to.
If they just lined up and taken their fair shares, we've had plenty for everyone.
If won't get us fed and watered.
Look at that. This pie that fruit could have made.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in... Oh, the big one.
We're farmers, Chris. What are we gonna do in the city?
Pretty sure they'll need labourers to shore up the walls for you.
You're right. I hadn't thought of that.
Welcome, adventurer. I take it you're new to Rivington. No doubt you came here to choose from my fine selection of weapons. Yes, I seem to have it all. Clubs, swords, maces, bows, cutting and gutting galore. Why don't we see if we can find the perfect weapon for you? I provide a personalised service for my customers to make sure the weapon I choose is the perfect fit. Tell me, how do you like to kill? Good answer. Killing is so much more satisfying when you really mean it. And when you kill someone, what do you feel? I can see it in your eyes, though. You can't help feeling a tingle of pleasure all the same. One more question, if you'll humour me. Do you think you could turn your weapon on those closest to you? You'll do so much worse by the time I'm done with you.
Still rolling in the muck, I see. Gortash knows you are coming. Knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. He'll find your weaknesses, stick a knife in the cracks and prise you apart. Unless you get him first. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with me. What does she want?
You! Try attacking me when my back isn't turned, you bloody coward! Is that so? You've got some evil twin running round whacking people round the back of the head. I'll tell you now, you'll be seeing bloody double when I'm done with you. Well, I'm sure it were you. I'm almost certain. Ah, God's be damned, I don't know. I'd have sworn, but my head's I need a bloody drink. Go on, clear off. I've seen enough of your face today.
Fixed on supplies. Sound off.
What do you want now? And go down to the bloody shop. I've got work to do.
Here we go. This calls for careful footwork. Free for the taking.
Mother kill me. Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
It's locked. From the other side. Wonder where it leads. Let's see what this does. If not over, then through.
They let in another horde of refugees this morning. When's it gonna stop?
Rumored it's going mad. Thieves, murderers, monsters.
Soon the bastards will outnumber us. They'll come for our homes, our jobs, everything.
Joking.
Kick 'em all out.
We won't need to.
Work we can get here.
If we do this right, they'll run for the damn hills.
Oh, hold on. There will be plenty of them.
A Baldurian. Good. Lots of unfamiliar faces in the city these days.
Can I come on patrol with you later?
Any of the refugees give you hassle, come to us. We know how to handle them.
Dancing.
Dad says there's already too many refugees, and the city can't hold any more. We've got to keep them out.
What's the plan?
Look for refugees travelling. Remind them that this is our city.
Don't be scared.
And they don't take kindly to parasites.
Should have killed the little monsters.
I should arrest you all for gross negligence.
Another horde of refugees this morning.
Of course. He never travels without his friends. Let's go. Please, go ahead of us. My son is a little nervous.
How
many red caps are missing?
Stinks of cheese between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here. Oh, this is Benjamin. Say hi, Benji. Benji here checks all our patrons to make sure none of you are vicious murderers. Can't be too careful. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries. Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Ah! Brain juice smells like piss and iron. No like.
Oh, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you. If someone blows up, blame a car with a Ginny. That's what I'd do. Welcome to the circus, a motley crew of misfits and morons. We're happy to have you.
His animal friends with him.
Sorry, of course. You have
He never travels without his friends.
in your circus.
Let's go.
But the creepy monster thing.
Paradies and Fred are cleaners. They've just joined, but are settling in marvelous.
Soldier. Marching.
Enjoying the show? Then you're going to love Dribbles. He's about to perform on stage.
You know what you need? A ripper of a ballad. Prepare your heart. Nay, your very soul.
Listen.
There is a great love amongst you. Cethino senses it. Bring your leader to me, and we shall see if your love is that of ages.
Let's move. I should speak up.
Say, the city of stone and steel is an endless scream in nature's womb. I have felt no peace here. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love, are you not? You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
It can't hurt, I suppose, unless you embarrass me. Then you might find yourself hurting in a whole manner of ways.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. Glorious. Your bond is sweeter than nature's dew. I see you, know you, but do you know one another? Shadowheart, an endless storm surges behind sharp eyes. Listen, think. From where does Shadowheart draw comfort on a cold, dark night?
I see. Are you sure you don't want to quit while you're behind?
Your bond tears, but it does not break. Have hope. The heart craves comfort, but needs respect. How does one earn the dark-haired maiden's respect?
Very good. Just don't say it so loud.
Our touch has been that of sunlight, but now we must ask the deep, the difficult. Shame sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Shadowheart, what is her deepest shame?
didn't think a little game would sting so much when I agreed to this. But you're right. You didn't do abysmally, I suppose. That's worth something.
Your bond a seedling, one that needs a gentle hand in its tending. Nurture it, and it will become a great oak in time. Your love is one few have. Cherish it. Go in peace, seedlings, and know that you made one whose heart was long quiet, beat with love and you. Will your love conquer all, or conquer you?
Another step forward.
You realize she is miming putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
Approach, ugly one. Ugly, hideous, vile. You are fortunate to have found me, freakish one. Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot. No more questions. Spin or don't. Let us see if you have luck's favor. Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. Yes! Drown me in coin, and perhaps you shall win the ultimate prize. Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. You are welcome, putrid one. Return again to try anew. Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize. No more questions. Spin or don't. Let us see if you have luck's favor. No more questions. Spin or don't. Let us see if you have luck's favor. No more questions. Spin or don't. Let us see if you have luck's favor. Alas! No jackpot for you. No more questions. Spin or don't. Let us see if you have luck's favor. No more questions. Spin or don't. Let us see if you have luck's favor. Alas! No! No more questions. Spin or don't. Let us see if you have luck's favor.
You notice a glint in Akabi's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. You dare speak to me as if we were equals? You are a scrap of food in my teeth. The dirt beneath my fingernails. You are nothing. I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget this and allow you to spin again. Or I can turn you into something vile. Choose. Behold my fury! Win prizes found only in the most exotic of planes.
Very well.
Prizes found only in the most exotic of planes.
He doesn't look too good.
I think he'll be fine.
Or anger you?
I don't like what he did. He looks scary.
I don't know what that is, but it's not good. Maybe we should go.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Gods, I hate clowns. I'm not even sure clowns like clowns.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? he got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who will it be? Who?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
Are you quite sure you have a friend called Shadowheart? Not an enemy?
Oh, my heart! The enthusiasm is too much! Now, up, double sharp, or poor Buddy will think you don't like him. Right there! Oh, perfect!
I'd advise you find someone to taste your food from now on.
Now, you're very special. As special as can be. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute. Bleed. Praise the Absolute. Is this part of the show?
Time to press it.
I don't like the kitty. He looks scary.
I don't know what that is, Peanut, but it's
Can't
not.
slow down.
Maybe we should.
Win prizes.
Stand the test. Save yourself from
Akabi's wheel is close to you, vile, cheesy one. Come, mortals, and try your luck. I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget this and allow you to spin again. Alas, no jackpot for you. ugly one. But you may have this.
What path lies before me?
Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. Yes! Drown me in coin. Alas! No jackpot. And try your luck. Alas! Alas! No! Alas! No jackpot for you. Yeah! Alas! No! Alas! No! Alas! No! Win prizes! Found Alas, no.
Best be on my way.
Viola Silvertongue at your service, or I will be, once my set is done.
Was simply in denial. Darling, we have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations, or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought-after service. Bony, at your service. That there is my darling wife, Stony. Is she not magnificent? To think she chose me. Why, I wake up every morning with a smile on my face. Now, what can I do for you? Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it. wondrous. My wife will be most pleased.
Can't afford to stay idle.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
No one's stopped me yet.
Is someone excited to
Time to
work
press
on the
ahead.
handsome dragonborn?
Oh, hungry little hobgoblin. Want a treato? I has lots of treatos, and magics, and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice. Oh, lots of times. The beasts ate a kiddo the other day, and I got some good stuffs. I mean, circus is safe. Do not worry. Yes. Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you. Bye-bye now. Come back to Papa soon.
What's the story?
Looking ahead.
Let's get going.
What to do?
These things have stayed interesting. With haste. Let's see.
Lucille! It's pose, grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. And Boris, put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up. Harsh would be telling Jacob that I accidentally resurrected him. I thought his corpse belonged to his much better-looking twin. Don't look at me like that, Jacob. I didn't say it. Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage, but these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling.
Every sail, Papa says.
Get it right this time, or I'll resurrect someone who can.
Papa sells good things.
Oh, that's it. Make love to the air, skellies.
I have something to ask.
Do not stand too close. The flames have a life of their own.
Maybe we should go.
Get it right this time, or I'll resurrect someone who can.
Stands the test of time.
No, we can't go. I want to see Dribbles.
You've seen him twice already, Peanut.
Save yourself from heartbreak.
And I
Versus
want to see Dribbles
danger.
again.
Ooh, don't get too close, or Crimson here might decide you look tasty.
My pet Crimson! Please! Oh, please!
Maybe later, Peanut.
Don't get too close. Beasties are hungry, and you look like food.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
God, I hate clowns. I'm not even sure clowns like clowns.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? Oh, you hear that, buddy? We've got ourselves a Debbie Downer. Boo! Thank you to the loud mouth for volunteering for my next trick. Now, where, oh, where are you?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up. Come now! Don't be a cowardly Connie! Perhaps you need a little encouragement! Now! Up! Double sharp! Or poor Buddy here might think you don't like him. Have I only mice in the audience? Or does someone here know the meaning of courage? I'll do it! Finally! Someone with steel in their spine! Come on up! Before we begin, I owe you all a most humble apology. This wasn't how the show was supposed to go. I chose you. Yet you refuse me. So know that this is all your fault. Is this part of the show? Praise the absolute. Here comes the punchline.
I always knew I'd die at a circus.
Yeah!
comes easy these days.
Should mind my step.
Healing.
Say bye-bye. A shapeshifter. Gods. Good. Thought I killed a clown in front of a bunch of kids.
My faith will guide me.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Forever to clean this place up.
No one stopped me yet.
What's next?
All right. What now?
What's next, I wonder?
Don't be shy.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Better than nothing.
Coming to this plane was a mistake.
I've a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Let's get on with it.
Dribbles.
No one back home will ever believe this. Looking ahead.
My skellies will take forever to clean this place up. Dribbles, why do you have to go missing now of all times? Well, coming to this plane was a mistake. My skellies will take forever to clean this place up.
No traps, please.
Come on, let's go.
Got a long road ahead.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
You fight good. Doppelganger, not so good.
Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful Dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude. When you run a plane-hopping circus of ragtags and ruffians, few things faze you. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus. But I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every colour and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say? I can respect that. And you're in luck, because I am old, darling. Ancient. I have seen stars explode and civilizations fall. Along the way, I happened across items of such power that would make you weep with awe. Find my Dribbles. You won't be disappointed. That's the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy. Good luck, and thanks ever so much.
At the ready.
You took those bastards down like it was nothing. It was amazing.
I thought you were part of the show at first, but that was real.
You started that fight. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. You're a monster.
Dribbles? He can't be dead. He can't.
That might be worth a look.
Don't you want to see the triad? Or the Jimmy? Jimmy or Jerry? It's about Dribble. I heard he has a new show with Buddy the dog. Really? Buddy is my favourite. Right? I glow and everything.
It'd be no different. We might trek all the way there and hear the same. No refugees.
Why if we get in trouble?
Starve here,
You
starve
don't. Why if we get caught? It's the circus, not the counting house. We'll get kicked out. So what? But...
Don't have the strength to face another 10-day on the road. You'll figure something.
You do everything your dad tells you. See the triad? Or the Jimmy?
Owning your wife's ring.
Jimmy or Scary? What about Dribble? I heard he has a new show with Buddy the dog.
Both of us.
Really? Buddy is my favourite. Right? His eyes glow and everything. You can get here.
could Madame Lucretius let this happen? And what are you doing here? Out!
How could this happen? To Dribbles? To my home? Can't believe we had to rely on a stranger to save us. No offense.
You look a little shell-shocked. Worry not. It's nothing a little music can't fix.
Please, enjoy the circus, which will never be the same without Dribbles.
You have already sought Cethino's guidance, little one. Nurture and protect your love, for it is one of life's most precious gifts.
Places found only in the most exotic of plains.
The, attack is nothing to worry about. Madame Lucretius has everything under control. Enjoy the circus.
See? Miss Silvertongue says there is nothing to worry about, so there isn't. Carry on.
On the handsome dragonborn.
Come, mortals, and try your luck.
This is terrible. The circus is supposed to be a safe place. For us performers, at least.
The skeleton looks beyond you, frozen, awaiting command from its mistress.
Clown Man is dead. Oh well. Want a treato? Why? I die, you die, we all die. Big Wolf. Have a treato. It'll make it better. I found it by the Clown Man's tent. Fought a rat for it and everything's. It's a one-of-a-kind hand with artisanal bite marks. It's worth lots. It's a one-of-a-kind hand with artisanal bite marks. It's worth lots. More magic peoples gets the best stuff. Fine. But don't tell nobodies I gave it to you for free. Got to protect my reputation as a tough business lord.
He was simply...
Breathe deep and move. Something's on my mind.
I am not buttering you up. You are...
Oh, Mr. Hag. Miss her stink.
Oh, Dribbles. My wife is heartbroken. Those two would chat from dawn until dusk. Such friends they were. But I'm sure a sizable contribution from an adventurer such as yourself would cheer her up. Oh, darling, don't forget.
Every sail.
It's been an age since your last break, my darling.
Dribbles is dead. Joyous news. He was most irritating. Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders is better than any clown. Perhaps this time, fate shall grant you a better prize. Your tiny mind has failed to see its true potential. Akabi pities you. The spongy mortal returns! Spin the wheel and change your fate. Come, mortals, and try your luck.
Something good here, I hope.
Treato! Treato!
was as crooked as you are, my darling. He was simply in denial.
See!
I am not buttering you up. You are the very best at what you do. I promise.
It's a one-of-a-kind hand with artisanal bite marks. It's worth lots.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
What if we get caught? It's a circus, not the counting house. We'll get kicked out. So what?
I need a quick word.
I have no idea what in the hell's happened back there, but I know me and my kid are standing because of you. Thank you.
Tribbles is supposed to be nice. Why did he do that? I don't like this. I don't like him.
You should have killed the little monsters.
I heard what you did.
about Dribbles. He was a good egg. Thank you for making sure no one else got hurt.
Everyone deserves the chance to make.
Keep a sharp eye out. Redcaps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And not one of these circus folk seem bothered by it.
How many redcaps are missing?
All this kerfuffle over missing redcaps. Yes, we'd caged them due to unruly behavior, but as our redcap cleaners demonstrate, most are perfectly harmless.
Mate.
When did you realize the redcaps had
What's wrong
escaped?
with that name? One of our redcap cleaners alerted me. He threw a rock at me and said, but I got his meaning.
Kick 'em all out.
We won't need to. If we do this right. There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
You promised you'd get us inside the city. I said you'd do whatever it takes.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint without the right papers.
You promised you'd get us inside the city. I said you'd do whatever it takes.
That was before I saw the giant metal monsters guarding the checkpoint.
What's the worst that can happen if we get caught sneaking in?
Straight to the source.
A few days in a jail cell?
Never thought I'd feel sorry for a flock of pigeons.
Worst that can happen is one of those steel watches stamping us into the dirt.
You're such a scaredy cat.
Complaining to me. Why don't you find a different delivery service?
There's no point arguing with the guards. We're not getting past that checkpoint